Pacifica Radio, I'm Christina Onnested. Utah Governor Spencer Cox says investigators are not yet ready to discuss a motive in the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, but that the 22-year-old man who was arrested leaned to the left. He did not explain the messages inscribed in bullets found at the scene that included internet memes attributed to the far-right groper movement led by white nationalist Nick Fuentes. Some have said Kirk was not far-right enough. Cox did say Tyler Robinson was in a relationship with a male who is transitioning to female. Charlie Kirk had railed against transgender people.
This person did not have any knowledge, was shocked when they found out about it. When he found out about it, the suspect has not been cooperating so far, and so we're getting all of this information from family members, again people around the suspect, and then the forensic information that we have.
Robinson grew up in a gun-toting MAGA household. Online images show the white arsenal he was trained to use by his right-wing family. And Utah has some of the most permissive gun laws in the country that allow permitless carrying of weapons in public. There are some restrictions for ages 18 to 20 years old. Some conservatives are targeting people and organizations they believe disparaged Kirk after his death, pushing for firings and punishments, claiming the actions promote hate speech. Dropsite News is reporting it's documented at least 50 people who've lost employment. Members of the House Freedom Caucus are calling for a congressional committee to investigate the radical left. In the wake of Kirk's assassination, President Donald Trump says they've launched investigations.
That speaks so badly of our country. The American flag burnings all over the place. That's the left. That's not the right.
Plan on investigating.
We'll see. We'll be announcing. They're already under investigation.
Some conservatives see Kirk as a free speech champion and are now using similar tactics they once criticized, calling it council culture. Push back on President Trump's announcement to deploy National Guard troops to Memphis, Tennessee. Danielle Smith reports.
The Memphis Police Department reports crime has dropped to a 25-year low, falling 23% from 2024 and 37% from 2023. Dr. Earl Fisher with Up the Vote 901.
What I think this might do is provide Trump with a photo opportunity where he gets to tout that crime is down because of the National Guard coming in, and the average citizen won't be engaged or enlightened enough to realize crime was already getting down.
He questions why troops aren't headed to Utah, which also saw recent gun violence with the killing of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk. Danielle Smith reporting.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's arrived in Israel as it intensifies attacks on Gaza. Rubio's two-day visit aims to show support for Israel, which faces isolation before a United Nations debate on a Palestinian state. Both today said a future Gaza is dependent on the end of Hamas's rule. The University of California, Berkeley has given the Trump administration the names of 160 scholars accused of anti-Semitism on campus, including Jewish academics. UC Berkeley professor Palestinian Hatem Bazian also among those listed.
This is have a profound chilling effect on the principle of academic freedom, the principle of free speech and constitutional protections. Mind you that this actually, the university turned these 160 names without itself doing an investigation to determine the validity or lack thereof of any of such claims.
Critics say it amounts to a form of academic McCarthyism. Russian drones reached Romanian airspace just days after an intrusion into Poland's airspace that sparked criticism from NATO allies. Officials say Ukrainian drones have struck one of Russia's largest oil refineries and sparked a fire. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's condemned comments by right-wing tech billionaire Elon Musk, who told an anti-immigration Unite the Kingdom rally in London, violence is coming to Britain, and urged people to fight back. Starmer said the statements were dangerous and inflammatory. Some 110,000 people attended the rally. Police say 26 officers were injured, 25 people arrested. Liberal Democrat Party leader Ed Davey urged Starmer to consider sanctions against Musk. I'm Christina Onnested reporting for Pacifica Radio.